What's up, guys? It's Scion, and I'm back, and we have a few topics. I already started a little bit talking about the free-to-play versus the pay-to-play. I'm gonna do that towards the end, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the store. We're gonna talk a little bit about the overall game or how I feel about this week's event, and we're just gonna get into it. So this is Sunday Conversation, and here we go. All right, now this week's events, they're okay, and there's a lot of worth actually for your money, which is good because I always complain it's not worth for the money, but at the same time there's a few traps. Now the few traps right here, this is kind of a trap. This is kind of encouraging you to pay a lot, but you're not really getting that much. Like they haven't kind of like unleashed it yet. They haven't got to the point where like when we spend, we really get something for it. There was a few events. There was about two besides the one that was in the beginning where it was actually where you spent money you got worth. There's only been two in all these weeks since the beginning, so it kind of says a little bit and it sets a precedent. That's why I always encourage you guys not to spend on the events that don't give you worth behind your money, because that sends a message larger than anything else that we ain't gonna do that shit. Like, you gonna have to put something out there for us to actually spend on and not be putting nonsense out there. North America, like Oasis, they do have control over that. They do have control over what events go out. It's still the same pre-programmed stuff that that's come from China, but they do have control over that, so they don't have to do that. They don't have to put stuff out that they know is not going to work in North America. And the main thing that everybody doesn't like in this game is when you have events that even when you want to spend something, you have nothing to spend it on, or it's just a straight up waste of your money. This week isn't like that. This week they gave you worth. So let's go into Spooky Halloween, see how I did everything so far. And the mission boxes are worth, because the mission boxes so far for me, they've been giving me a lot of medium stuff, like the medium cloth and all that stuff like that, and I actually need those things, so that's been very much the worth for me. And I got a few Magitam and stuff like that. Now, as far as the characters, Conan is the next one to be in the shop, so I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole at all. I would not spend any points on this unless you trying to get Conan up to 5-star or something, which I don't even know why you would be doing that, because the Akatsuki is useful up to level 80, and after that they kind of get left behind by the rest of the characters that come out after them. So that's up to you if you want to do that. They can be used up to 100, but I wouldn't. That's my opinion. I just wouldn't, because there's just better stuff to be had out there. And you're going to just get rid of them, so then you have these characters sitting here that are fully geared out that, you're going to find, like I was telling you guys, that around 80 plus, there's not enough stuff to go around for all that. So then you're just going to have a whole bunch of wasted characters. And I see a lot of people have listened, and I'm seeing a lot of 5-star characters, and these 5-star characters are better than all of these characters that they have out there right now. And those are characters that you get for free, which is trying to warn people, but I see people were smart enough to do that. So there you go. I see people smart enough and people whooping ass with 5-star Hinata, 5-star Kakashi, 5-star Naruto and Sasuke, and they beat people ass with them. And I know people probably mad because they paid for them 3-star characters, which I told you not to do. But whatever. You see Pain Shooter here. Now Pain Shooter is interesting because he hits very hard. Again, he's one of the Pains, so if you have the other Pains, if you have Conan and you spent a little bit on that, then it's a little bit worth to you, and you can put them together in ranked battle. But again, I would not touch this because he is actually going to be in the shop at 1.2, and by the time he's in the shop, it's like whatever at that point. Now Playboy Sasuke. Now in the beginning, I actually was not a fan of Playboy Sasuke at all when I saw this, because anytime a passive cuts off part of the population in the game, that's like whatever. And the Playboy passive cuts off the male population and makes him like, okay, he's good for females. I don't like when any passive slices in half the characters that you can use, and there's more male characters than the female characters, so that kind of annoyed me. I like passives to be useful all the way around. I don't like them to cut off, but at the same time, he got rid of the one round cooldown of his stupid Kurin attack. So it's like you got rid of one annoying thing and then you got another. You have to choose, okay, which annoying thing do I want to roll with? In hindsight, 5-star Sasuke is better than Playboy Sasuke. 5-star Sasuke is plain, especially when you get the skill books. When you get the skill books, lights out, he's better. than Playboy Sasuke. So you have to think about that real quick, right there. Like you see me use the 4-star Sasuke with the skill books, you know, and the Chinese server, and I can't wait to get the 5-star so he can unleash all that havoc on people, and people gonna be mad because they spent like $1,000 and still losing to Team 7. You guys see me do it. Like, I know those Chinese gamers be like, what the fuck, but they still losing to Team 7. I still go right up in there in the ranking arenas, and people stronger than me, and just go right up in there, whoop their ass with Team 7. And I know they like, damn, bro, I done wasted money, but it's what it is. This no, this no, this no. At that point, all right, so let's go to Lunatic. So this is easy. All you gotta do is pretty much get these get the lanterns unlocked, and just keep refreshing. As soon as you open, let's see if I get the blue one, refresh until you get the moon to change it to whatever color you want to change to. Keep going. Get a lot. In 2 days you can just spam that out. So like I was saying, another one I had some parts from fighting Matsuri. Plus this, I went ahead and got 5 of these, and that's how I got that point. What I was telling you guys before, that's how I got to get into that 10 roll, which was just plainly useless. But no, what are you gonna do? You gotta roll the chances. Jugo, do not, like, I will come to your house and smack you if you spend any points on this at all. You get him eventually in survival. I know you probably like, oh damn, Sion, I ain't got him in survival, but you will eventually get him in survival. After that, everything in here is just a no, except if you need coins. But just go to mood after that, and just worry about your mood after that. Unless you are close to getting to that 10 roll with the summons, then, you know, go ahead and do that and get you up to 10 so you can get a chance at whatever character you're going after. Do the Sage one if you're high enough. Don't do anything else because it's not worth and all that. Monthly, I went ahead and re-up doing this because this is very much worth. I can't say enough that this is worth. This is pretty much 50 times 30 right there. That's how many ingots you have right there. That's a lot of ingots in the month just for spending 300 ingots. You get 300 back immediately, and then you get the 50 times 30. So why not, man? I mean, like, why not? That's 1500. Go ahead, go for that. Chase missions, I never care about this. I do not want him 5-star with skill books, and I do not care about her because I have the Pain, which is a better version of her that resurrects, and he doesn't need the stupid pet to actually do something. So yeah, this right here, like I told you before, on the other day in the events, you finally have the American version of this. It's still a little bit buggy. It doesn't take that much into account of what characters you have to save you some time, so you're still putting a whole bunch of crap in there, which is annoying, but it's what it is. Alright, the group shop. As I explained in the other video, the group shop is going basically the same path, the same exact path after the Chinese server, which you will see pretty much Datara. You're gonna see Conan come in there eventually. You will see like all the great Ninja War characters eventually come in there at some point, probably soon, because they are so freaking far behind when it comes to group shop. I don't understand what the hell is the problem when it comes to that, because this is the only server that happened. It happened to other servers. It didn't happen anywhere but here. I don't know why they're trying to string that along. You're moving the rest of the content along fast. Put the shit into the damn shop. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, go ahead and do it. Like, is there a bug there? Like hire a coder to do that. You got plenty of money. There's no excuse for that not to be in the shop by now. Those characters to not be in the shop. I don't understand what's going on with that. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about this because I need to put this out there, and I touched on it a little bit, and we're gonna finish this up with that. All right, free to play players, you cannot have every freaking thing in the game. Not off the bat. This game does an excellent job of allowing you to build up characters to a point. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna look at my characters. Like you see, I say I've spent close to $200 now on this game, and these are my characters I have right here. This is what I have after $200. I don't really go crazy. You guys see how I have. You see, I'm definitely not the strongest in the server. I'm probably behind by like 15,000 as far as power. However, I still do have a good deal of characters. Like the one character that I want left right now I don't have, which is Sage Naruto. I want him, but I have a good deal of characters. And you see that, like, you know, I have parts heading towards more characters. Like Hidan, like I just don't even try to get Hidan at this point. It's like whatever. Like I got a little bit of Sasori, got some small parts here or there for Orochimaru, Jiraiya, and everything else. The point I'm trying to make in all this is I only spent a little bit of the money that I spent in this game, and you see, like I clearly have majority of the characters of the game. See right there, like there's probably about maybe 20-30 left, and I have all these characters right now. I have a good deal that I can go out there and deal with. And let me see what characters are actually pay to win. I think the only pay to win character I have, as I'm looking over this, I want to make sure I don't be telling you guys no lies. I think it's Sailor Sakura. Yeah, cause I don't seals. I don't buy seals. Yeah, Sailor Sakura is the only pay to win character I have. Everything else has been gotten basically from playing the game, how I play the game. Oh, I'm incorrect. Iruka. Sailor Sakura and Iruka are the only two characters that are pay to win. Iruka last week or the week before last when he was in there, I got him basically by piecing stuff together, and I already had pieces from way back in the beginning. I had 20 pieces. I don't know if you guys remember, and I just got the final pieces that I needed to do to unlock him, and then went ahead and threw it, like, you know, got him his star 3. And the same thing with Sakura. I got Sakura pieces, basically got down. I shaved a lot of the price off of her, and that's what pushed me over to 200 because I spent like $50 on her. Yeah, $50. I think 45 or 50, something like that. But that's how I ended up with her. And then my point in this is what I have right now, and you guys shouldn't. You really, and it really depends on luck. You shouldn't be that far behind me. And this right now, these are the only two that I have spent. You guys should have this stuff, or you should have been lucky to get other characters that I could not get. Like I couldn't get Orochimaru. I know a lot of people have Orochimaru, Sage Naruto, Sage Jiraiya, and stuff like that because you just got lucky and pulled them, man. Like it could happen for you guys like that. So, with that said, you know, you can't be complaining because the pay to play or pay to win people get stuff, because you can get stuff too. Now, this is one of the few games where it allows you to piece together damn near anything. Like you won't be piecing together Todorama. However, you can get lucky and pull out the first Hokage, Hiroshima. Like you can pull him out. I've seen people pull him out. There's videos on it, and I'm just sitting there. I'm looking at the person got like 10,000 battle power and shit, and they getting this, and I'm like, bruh. But that's good. That's good. That makes parity in gaming. That makes people want to try, because say he pulled this out and then he can somehow manage to get, you know, one of the pains or something like that. Or hell, if that same person got Tendo, I'm calling bullshit. But you know, no, this stuff could happen. I mean, no, you don't get awakened at all. No, you sit there with your mask. This stuff can happen, man. It could happen. So what I want to say to you free-to-play guys, stop it. Stop being on the forums, doing all that bullshit, all that complaining, talking about you want this, you want that. Either the people are trolling or they that lazy and greedy, because you don't need it. You don't need it at all. Now you pay to win people. I'm coming for your ass now. You can't be sitting up there and getting mad when somebody get a character, because you can pay for shit. Shut up. Shut up. You can pay for shit. You can sit right up there and get it day one and be chilling with your character looking all good, but you mad because somebody 2 months freaking later got the character that you got day one. No, be quiet. Alright, that's called fair. At that point, you had the damn thing for like 2 months and stuff like that. He's all geared out and everything else and been kicking somebody's ass for 2 months, and then you mad because somebody got it 2 months later. Nope. That's entitlement right there. That's people being greedy. That's Donald Trump bullshit right there. No, we don't need Donald Trump bullshit in our video game. You take all that bigotry bullshit and you leave it. If that's how you are in real life, then you keep that to yourself in real life. You don't put that in the video game. Everybody deserves that chance at everything. This needs to be fair. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to see no YouTubers. I want to, because I'm gonna come right on your channel and diss you. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. I don't care what YouTuber you are. You come on some bullshit talking about, because you guys know how I do. I don't got no fucking fear in the world. I will come and tell somebody about themselves in a heartbeat. So I'm putting it out there so don't nobody get butthurt when I actually come and do it. Do not start complaining when people get stuff for free, because us who have money for it, we get this stuff earlier than other people. So you just want people just to be sitting there watching us shiny all damn day. That's not fair. And you need that type of people in the game, because believe it or not, the lower to middle class in video gaming pay for way more than the upper class. Way more, because that's the majority of the population in video games. The people who don't have much money or no money, and the middle class people who have like I would kind of be considered middle class, because I'm in the middle, because I'm not trying too hard with this and not spending too much, so I'll be considered in that. We vastly outnumber the people who spend tens and thousands into these games, because there's not that many of them. It just looks rather impressive, but when you think about it, go through every server, there's probably about maybe 4 or 5 people in every server. So start adding it up. Say we got 100 servers, like 4 or 5. That's like 500 people. There's 5 million people playing this game. 5 million. Now you think about that. So you got 500 people maybe who spend anywhere between 1,000 and 10,000, something like that. That at most is maybe anywhere between $100,000 to $500,000 between those people. Which it just looks impressive to us because we look at these characters, these people all strong, but they are a minority in the game. They are a minority. The middle and the lower class is the majority. So if you have on the average everybody spend $1 and there's 5 million players, that's $5 million compared to that 500,000. So who do you think a game should cater to at that point? The minority who's bitching, or the majority who's basically paying the bills? So you have to cater to everybody. All you guys who have all that money, who are spending, who are getting mad, shut your dumb asses up, because you don't know economy at this point. Be quiet and allow people to have stuff, because if they don't exist, you don't exist. So other than that, I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say, because it's part of the thing. Like I've been watching this whole time while I was going like this week and change, and then looking at stuff and kind of wanting to just reach through screens and pimp smack a few people, because on both sides, because people's complaining on the easy side, on the free to play side, people complaining on the pay to win side, and I'm like sitting there like, dude, does anybody have common fucking sense at this point? At any rate, the game is fine, guys. The game is fine. It's dwindling down. We already passed the honeymoon phase. There's still like 5 million freaking people playing the game. There's like all over the place. We got China, we got America, we got Portugal, we got France, we got Germany, we got Australia. We have there's one more. I'm sorry, I can't remember right now. Taiwan. There we go. We got everybody. I think now they have Japan too. There's probably more than 5 million people playing this game at this point. So this game is pretty much a worldwide hit. Relax, guys. Allow the game to breathe. Allow the stuff to come as you see fit, as they see fit, not you see fit, and just have some fun. That's all this is about. Have some fun. If you don't have the money, just be the best free to play. Like I want to see somebody talk about that they super strong. They got all these characters. They got that YouTube luck and everything like that. I want to watch them beat somebody's ass, because you can. I do it in China all the time. Like I'm straight free to play in China, and I stream this shit all the time. It's part of the reason why I stream it, because it's better to show skill when you have nothing but yourself to play with. In China, I have nothing but my own skill to play with and my own knowledge, and a different language against people who are paying and still winning. That's when you know you balling right there. That's when you gaming right there. When you don't have any advantage other than what God gave you in your brain that you studied and everything else. That's when you balling right there. So you guys look at the bottom left there. All you guys who have questions, and this is something that I always say, I damn near did every topic in this game so far. I got 200 videos. Look at that playlist and hit the search, and then type in whatever your search is. I'm probably sure you have a video. On the bottom right is the MMO show that I do every week, where I cover games and everything in the world. And you guys, Peace. I will catch you guys next video.